In recent months, we've welcomed to the Stormshield Academy a lot of new university and training institutions from Poland, Tunisia, Spain and Italy. To keep up this momentum, we've decided to launch the Stormshield Academy webinar. Welcome to this first episode. I'm Xavier Pro, in charge of the Stormshield Training Department and also responsible of the Stormshield Academy with my colleague Stéphanie Durieux.
Hello, welcome everybody.
And let's start to have a look at today's agenda.
So to start, I will give you a quick overview of the Stormshield Academy program, the approach, what it includes, and the resources available to you.
Then I'm going to explain how to offer the CSNA certification to your students.
And then we will see how to buy educational firewalls on exclusive terms.
Feel free to ask us as you go along in the chat window. We will answer all the questions at the end of the episode.
Before starting the agenda, let's remind ourselves what the Stormshield Academy programs includes. First of all, training and certification free of charge for teachers. The idea is that they can in turn teach their students. Our local team, our local trainer will help you and support you in native language. Secondly, educational virtual machines provided free of charge to do the students' labs. They are easy to deploy. We are using VirtualBox in order to avoid license fees. And they provide you a fully autonomous environment. And finally, the possibility for the students to take CSNA certification exam. So now I will introduce all the resources that teachers can benefit from thanks to the partnership. We will see our three main platforms: Institute, SILA, and our technical documentation website. Let's start with Institute. When we sign a partnership agreement, we open a teacher's account on Institute. This is where you will find all our training material, that is to say our training books, CSNA training book to start, and then other courses depending on your training path. You will also find the Stormshield Academy guide. So if you have any question regarding the content of the program, you will find the answer in this guide. You will find our educational virtual platform in order to do the practical exercises with your students.
I would like to point out that this platform has proved its worth, being deployed on thousands computers of students without any investment of time or money by the institution. So it's according to the teacher, it's a major advantage of this partnership.
Yeah, indeed. Thank you, Xavier. And to finish with Institute, it's where you will take all your certification exams. In addition to Institute, you will also have access to SILA for 1 year. This is a platform which is dedicated to cyber e-learning. So, of course, you will find the CSNA training material, the CSNA training module, as well as cyber range integrated directly to your browser. To do the labs, and you will also have additional content, for instance, ethical hacker, infrastructure and network, up to 700 hours of additional training content in cyber. And if you still have questions regarding our products, you can have a look at our technical documentation website, or you can easily directly contact us by email.
We will now present you with the various solutions for offering the CSNA certification to your students. As a reminder, as part of the Stormshield Academy program, you will have access to a lot of training material, including course guide on the virtual platform. And regarding the CSNA course, it covers all the different steps for setting up a brand new firewall out of the box. At the beginning, you will discover the graphical interface, creating first object to create a network policy with translation. And after, you will create a security policy with settings for filtering, proxy, authentication, and VPN. For each of these modules, you will have access to a dedicated lab exercise with the solution, and so you have 3 days content available. The teacher can choose to use only some specific modules of this course, or to use the full content of this course with the student. If you manage the full content of the CSNA training course, you have 2 options to open up the access to the Stormshield certification. First option, the students are trained by a Stormshield instructor teacher. In this case, one teacher of the training institution has to register for free to our training session for admin and expert, or he can ask us to have access to the e-learning platform for these courses. As soon as he passes the 2 certifications, he is official Stormshield instructor teacher, and he can manage the course by himself with the student at his own pace in 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month. At the end, the teacher can register the motivated students, and all this option is for free. Second option, in this case, you don't have a Stormshield instructor in your training institution, and the students will have to work autonomously on the CSNA content by themselves on the SILA e-learning platform. And for this option, you have to pay €50 per student. Just to conclude, a small talk about the CSNA exam. It's 70 multiple choice questions. The student need to validate 70% of the exam to pass the certification. It's available directly on internet on Institute platform.
So this is our last topic for today, how to buy appliances. So as we said before, educational virtual machines are available for free on Institute. Therefore, it is not mandatory to buy appliances to do the practical exercises with your students. But if you want your students to use hardware equipment, it's possible to buy firewalls on exclusive terms, and it will include the maintenance, the support, and the updates of the licenses for 5 years. We recommend the SN310 appliance to do the CSNA training course with your students. And if you are interested in buying appliances and you don't have already a Stormshield reseller, feel free to contact us. We will help you find one in your area.
Thank you, Stéphanie. I think we finished explaining the key benefits of the Stormshield Academy partnership program. Let's have a look if we have some questions in the chat window. So far, we have already 3 questions. Now, first question from Manuel. How many teachers per institution can benefit from the Stormshield Academy partnership?
The institution can register as many teachers they want. We even highly recommend to have at least 2 teachers per institution in order to brainstorm together, to question our content. And for information, it can also be people working for a private company or independently and who are teaching in the institution.
Okay. Okay, so the teacher terms is global.
Yes.
Okay. Second question from Alexander. How long are the Stormshield certifications valid?
All our certifications are valid for 3 years. And this is a good thing. It can be an asset for the students when they look for a job. They can add this professional certification on their curriculum vitae.
Okay. And it's the same for the Stormshield instructor certification?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Last question from Swen. What is the cost of the partnership?
Good news, there is no financial cost when we sign the partnership. Let's say the investment for the institution is the time that the teacher will spend working on CSNA training material.
Okay, so there is no risk by signing this partnership?
No, only benefit.
Okay. If you have a last question, do not hesitate. Yes, alors, last one. What is the partnership duration?
We start with one first year. This way we could validate that it fits the needs of the students and of the institution. And then we propose to renew it for 3 more years in the same conditions.
Okay, thank you, Stéphanie. So I don't have any other question. I think it will be the end of the webinar. Thank you for attending this first webinar. Thank you very much, Stéphanie.
Thank you, Xavier. Thank you, everybody.
If you are interested in the partnership program or if you have any question, feel free to contact us at academy@stormshield.eu. And goodbye and see you soon.